Hello guys, Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a shave with a new soap. The soap is starting to get a little bit of play on the forums, and there's been some talk about it. The soap that I'm going to be using today is the Pedal Pushers Fancies, and this is the black tea scented soap. This is an all vegan or all vegetable based soap. It is vegan friendly. It comes in a big 5-inch tin. It also comes in some smaller tins, but I opted for the big size. So there it is, just to give you an idea in the size of the tin. There it is, next to a tin of mics, and you can see it's pretty huge. And the nice thing about this big tin is it facilitates loading larger brushes much easier because you have a big surface area to work with there. So today I'm going to go ahead and use a big brush. I'm going to use my Chubby 3 today. And there it is, Chubby 3 and Super Badger for my shave today. And before I get started, I'm just going to apply a little pre-shave, and today we're going to use the Alt Innsbruck. I've pretty much been using this pre-shave exclusively, and I really like it. I think it seems to perform quite well. And I've just been Titanicking my way through this pre-shave, and I probably would certainly consider getting that again. It is a little bit expensive, but this lasted quite a while, this little jar or little bottle of it. So and it does work really quite well. It's almost like a gel or lotion-like consistency, and it has a little bit of menthol in it, and feels really good on the face. So I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush here a little bit, and I'm going to get to lathering. I've used this soap a few times, and I've found that it really lathers quite nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and start loading the brush, and we'll let some of that wet proto-lather and water run into the sink as I build a lather on the puck here. The Chubby does hold a lot of water, a lot of soap, and also it holds a lot of warmth. This brush, more so than any other that I have, seems to really maintain the warmth of the water, or hold the warmth of the water better than any brush that I've used. And I guess just because of the density of the knot. So there you can go. You can see we've got a nice lather there, and we'll go ahead and start applying this to the face. I'll rinse my hand off. So as you can see, the Chubby 3 is a monster. It's about a 30 to 31 millimeter knot. There is some variability from brush to brush with regard to the knot size. This one is Super Badger. So it has really nice backbone, but the tips are a little bit softer than the Best Badger. But this still has some nice scrub to it nonetheless, which I really like. And the density of this brush is just insanely thick. So go ahead and build lather. And as you can see, this lather really builds quickly, and it's a nice thick, dense, creamy lather. So I'm just going to keep adding some water to it, just thin it out just a tad. And I did a video a couple videos ago. I did one on the LA Shaving Soap Company Fougere soap, which is also a vegetable-based, vegan-friendly product, which lathers really well. And this one lathers as good, if not even a little bit better. In fact, either one of those soaps, I think if you no one told you that they were a vegetable-based or a vegan-friendly soap, would you ever suspect that? They perform pretty much like any good tallow-based soap. They lather really easy. The lather's nice, dense, thick, and creamy, and it's really a pleasure to use. This black tea scent, to me, smells a lot like Mike's Natural Soaps barbershop scent. The scents are almost identical to my nose, and I really enjoy the scent of the Mike's, so obviously I enjoy the scent of this one as well. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm using my Georgetown Pottery Scuttle today as my brush scuttle. Since the brush is so massive, it fits in there quite well, so we'll just put that in there, keep the lather warm. And in keeping with all things big, today I'm using a Icon Deluxe Open Comb Razor with a Persona MedPrep blade, but I am using my UFO Zeus handle on here. For any of you guys that maybe don't know, UFO handles are custom-made handles for razors that are made by an artisan in Spain, and he makes various size handles. This one, the Zeus, is kind of the biggest, chubbiest one that they have. They do come in different lengths. This is a standard length. There's an XL that's a little longer, and I think there's even a 3XL that's even longer than that. This thing is really, really heavy. It's a solid chunk of steel, and it's really beautifully made. The workmanship and quality of these handles is really top-notch. So you have to order them from their website because the razor handle making is, I believe, kind of a hobby or a secondary job for the gentleman that does the work. It does take a little bit of time to get the handles in your possession, but it's well worth the wait. I think for guys that like a heavier handle, this handle or any other handles for that matter are good. There are some that are not quite as crazy large as this, which that size may not suit everybody because it is so big. But some of the slimmer ones are equally as nice and do provide added weight. So just pulling the brush out, and the soap is still really warm, sitting in that scuttle, and then due to this super dense knot, the heat retention is just amazing. Okay, we'll go ahead and do our cross the green pass. I haven't said really much about this Icon Open Comb Razor, but this is really one of my favorite Icon razors. I think for me, this razor is really very smooth and provides a really nice shave. And as many of you know from my previous videos, I did get the Icon Slant, which I like, but this Deluxe Open Comb remains my favorite of the Icon lineup. It really is a wonderful, wonderful shaving razor. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do our third pass. I think for this pass we'll just do an against the grain pass and call it good. As you can see, I got soap going everywhere. And because of the weight of this handle, it really makes the shaving pretty easy. Although it does take a little bit of getting used to the weight of this handle, but basically because of the weight, you don't have to apply any pressure at all. You just let the weight of the razor do all the work. So. And this handle will pretty much fit on just about every 3-piece razor I've tried it on without any problem. I've tried it on my Icon S3S. I've tried it on my Weber. On my Tridari head. Tried it on a Gillette Tech. Toro Mastiff, and it seems to fit on all those quite well. Okay, so there you go, guys. So all in all, I have to say I am really impressed with the Pedal Pushers Cork and Butter soap. Pedal Pushers Fancies. I love the scent of the black tea. Big fan of Mike's barbershop scent, and this is pretty much right there. It's pretty similar. So, and the big pin is just nails. It's great for loading a big brush like a Chubby 3 or a Tula 4 or any of your brushes that have a 26 and above size knot. It works great. And the performance of the soap is right up there with all the best soaps out there. I would say it's comparable to the Marc de Condré as far as its lathering ability. It may even be a little bit slicker, have a little bit slicker feel and a little bit better glide than the Marc de Condré, but it's just a great performance soap. I can't even believe that this stuff has no tallow in it. It boggles the mind. But anyways, guys, that's the shave, and then one more look at the Icon head, Deluxe Open Comb head with the UFO Bulldog handle. Great combination. And I'm just going to top this off with one of my favorite aftershaves, and that is the Floyd Blue in the big bottle, of course. Love the smell of the Floyd Blue. It's probably my favorite in the Floyd lineup. It smells to me like a more luxurious Aqua Velva Blue. Has a nice menthol kick to it. And it's just really a great aftershave, so I would highly recommend that. You know, I think you can only get it in this big huge bottle, which is about $40 or $50, but the thing will last you forever. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll answer them as soon as I can, and take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.